What's up, friends? As you can see, today we're in a different place. Today we are in our new studio. Hello and welcome. I'm really proud to announce that from now on we'll create our videos in here in this cool new studio. But today will not going to be about this studio. You will see everything in here and maybe a little bit more in the behind the scenes post on our Twitter. So go and check it out and leave us a follow. Since there's still a few questions regarding the payout process, today we are going to answer the most common questions and the requirements that have to be met to get a successful payment. If you can remember, we already made a video of common decline reason. You can check it out here. But today we want to prevent this and show you beforehand what you can do to meet the requirements. But as always, more after our intro.
Linkvertise. Monetize your content.
In the end, there's basically just 4 things and 4 requirements you have to meet to guarantee that your payment will go through. Starting out with requirement number 1. Your balance has to be above $10. If you want to withdraw money from your Linkvertise account to your bank account, to your PayPal account, or any of the other payment methods we have, you have to have at least $10 in your account balance. The reason for that is that we also have to pay some fees when doing these transactions, and therefore we'll have this minimum requirement. This is also the reason why we always recommend to withdraw your money in US dollars, even though if your bank account is not in US dollars, because in the end your bank will exchange the money anyways and the fees are lower than if you do it directly. If you do not like to withdraw in US dollars and prefer to withdraw in your own currency, keep in mind that in some cases the withdrawal amount has to be higher than $10 US. With Linkvertise, you have the freedom to withdraw money twice a month. You have the complete freedom when you want to withdraw and when you want to receive the money. But keep in mind that you only have 2 payouts a month. After that, you will have to wait until a new month has arrived and you'll get 2 new payments. Our third point is that you have to actually have your bank account connected to your PayPal. Unfortunately, we cannot let you withdraw and let the payment go through if you have not validated your PayPal account with your actual bank account. The fourth and last point is actually the most important one. This last point we cannot stress enough, because if you make one mistake there, your whole payment will be cancelled, and in the end, you will lose one of your payment slots, which we all do not want. So to prevent this mistake, just take care and also consideration when you're putting in all your regarding info in the tipalti iframe. Tipalti is our payment provider who helps us make all these transactions. To ensure that, we'll need some information from you. The good thing is, if you have set your payment details once, you will not have to change them anymore. Because of that, please make sure that you fill out everything correctly. Don't use any fantasy names and use your real address and bank information. This does not mean that if you made a mistake, you cannot change it, but it would be way easier if you just take some time to fill out your real info in there. If you change your info too often or use the wrong information, it could happen that you have to provide your ID and go through an identification process. Please provide your correct data. Otherwise, you might be forced to go through an identity check and provide your ID to change your information. So, to summarize these things up, your Linkvertise balance has to be at least $10 US. If you withdraw with PayPal, you have to have your PayPal connected to your bank account. Thirdly, you have 2 withdrawals a month, which will regain the next month, but after you use them, you will have to wait until the next month. And lastly, we cannot stress this enough, put your real information into the tipalti iframe. Otherwise, there can be a lot of complication who will just make the process even longer and you cannot get your revenue. To end this video, let me explain to you how the payment processes work and what they mean. After you created your Linkvertise account and put in all your information data, earned your first $10, you can start to request your money. Once you have your money requested, the payment status will change to pending. Now, our team has to check all the information they have and make the transaction. Depending on the amount of money you try to withdraw, this can take from 3 to 30 days. After this amount has passed and we've checked everything and your payment has made correctly, you will get the process of successful. After this status, it can still take 1 to 2 business days to arrive. Also keep in mind that banks only work on workdays. Therefore, transactions on the weekend usually take a little longer than the given time. I hope this video helped you to understand which requirements have to be met to get a successful payment. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.